Hello, my name is Shedley and welcome back for another episode of HoI 3 in Blackline's mod as PRC. So, in previous episode we managed to push pretty deep into Korea, if I'm not mistaken. We did also take quite a bit of land in, well, Southeast Asia really at this point. And we brought in some more troops for Taiwan. They are still going to be attacking us a little bit in here, I reckon. And there's at least some sort of attack. Oh, right, there we go. So there's a few attacks coming in again. Alright, so we won the battle over there, so we might be able to clear out this pocket soon enough. And also, we've got a unit over here. Let's go ahead and attack on the port over here. If we can take that on away from the... Oh, there we go. So they have no supplies. I think the Japanese might be a little bit low on convoys in general. Which kind of... Well, actually, let me just do a quick test over here. Is this something that we can push? Something that we can push through? No, not really. Not yet. The attack on Taichung is mostly units without any organization, so that should be pretty easy to hold on to. I think... Oh, hold on a minute. If I remember correctly, this battle... Oh, yeah, we need to retreat from there. We could probably go ahead and... Oh, we know these are... Oh, no, they're no longer defending. Maybe. Okay, we just need to wait for all the... Oh, there we go. I'm going to redeploy that there. They may have run out of all supplies, the enemy, so they might not be actually able to take that province, luckily. We've got a bit of fighting going in here, which, okay, over here they're still in fairly good shape. And of course we're going to be dealing with this pocket soon enough, I hope. And once we've taken the, well, at least French Indochina essentially in here, maybe if we can get to Bangkok at least. So get to this river line in here and then clear out Taiwan, then we can go ahead and clear out the rest of Korea. Although we could probably go ahead and clear out this pocket already in here. I don't think that's going to be initially too difficult. There's quite a bit of troops in there, but it seems to be mostly headquarters, and they only got 30,000 men in there, actually. Sending the military infantry support in that attack. And then these two could probably go ahead and get to Masan. And if we can, you know, just get through here, that'd be quite handy. Now we're going to send one of these down south, another one is going to go over here just to help blockade the, or keep the enemy in Busan. And then from there we can, hopefully, once we're ready, we can just clear those out entirely. So the battle in here, oh, there we go, that's probably going to either shatter, oh, and there we go, we got another victory. Well, let's keep on moving then. And we won in Taichung. Oh, right, are we still in combat? Oh yeah, we are actually under attack still. Okay, wait for it. There we go, they stop attacking now. Oh, combine arms integration, there we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a couple of these. Attack across the river there. And take another two and attack into the middle. In Nun 2. So there's no organization there. And what was the... Changhua. There we go. So we can actually retake both of these pretty easily. If we can get to Kaohsiung, that'd be brilliant. We'd get the Taiwan Strait modifier, which would be pretty decent to have. Also, we're going to be getting the... Oh, right, actually, we can probably reduce the supply production a little bit. Oh, and that reminds me, if we want to really... Oh, as the goal for the game is to help the Comintern win the war, what we need to start doing is... Actually, let's double check. How is the Soviet... They've still got plenty of raw materials. We've got a decent bit of influence, so I'm just going to start buying some of their raw materials, like one at a time, to just increase the relations with Soviet Union, so we can join into the Comintern eventually. Right now we're actually pretty far away on the triangle in here, but if we just improve relations with them a little bit further, it doesn't require all that much, but we just need to do some trade with them to improve that sufficiently. Ah, there we go. So in Masan we are definitely dealing good damage on the headquarters at least, and then that infantry division probably won't be able to hold us back for much longer either. And then down here near Bangkok we at least pushed one of the units away. We're getting some reinforcements over there to hold the line, and I suppose... Unless we could just push through here, but I don't know if we really need to. I suppose, is the enemy out of organization? No, oh, there's already combat going in there. I don't need to take part on that then. Or maybe I do, but I think we'll probably be fine. There we go, we're taking the port in southern Indochina. So we can hold on to that. We could probably go ahead and send this one to help in the attack on the armor in here. But it's just light armor. So it's not exactly the worst of the things to fight. And I think at this point we can probably go and switch back to the automatic control for the industry in here. So let me just open up the utility. And then production sliders. We're going to put the goal for supplies to be 50,000, so we should be mostly fine. I think we'll still have basically the full supplies. Let's be honest. Reinforcements. I don't suppose we need to limit those too much, or reinforcements or upgrades. So that can be fine, and then reduce descent active. So we'll set the values, activate the thing, and then we go back into the game, and we'll go to the prioritize customs, or upgrades and slash custom. So there we go. It keeps these up to date, so I don't need to constantly be shuffling those around. Helps a little bit. I mean, there are sometimes cases where it's more useful to do it manually, but at the same time, it does make life a little bit easier. It allows you to focus a lot more on fighting, for example. No, they keep on attacking Yilan. Well, I think we'll be mostly fine in there. We are still attacking over there. How's the... Ah, there we go. So the counterattack from Hualian is not going all that well. And the battles go... Okay, there's still one unit defending in Nantu. And what about the Battle of Mokpo? There is still a lot of headquarters in there, although a lot of them have taken pretty significant casualties. I suppose what we could do is just use some of these to give support attack. So at that point we'll have probably... Well, it's not quite full... Oh, right. One thing that I should probably mention is that for this episode and onward, we have the fix for the trades now. It's... Oh, okay, Saudi Arabia's got... but yeah, the trade fix now allows our units to, or generals to actually start earning some of the... nation-specific traits like the Order of the Independence and Freedom 3rd class, Red Star 3rd class, and so forth. So that is going to allow us to at least get our generals a little bit better. Now, there happen to be a trait in the gainable traits file that was using a wrong trigger. I believe it's one of the French traits, so like the next patch should have this, but I don't know when the next patch is going to be coming out is the problem. But yeah, that allows us to get a slightly better general still. Right, so those two are fighting. Oh, actually, it must start there. Oh, they have brought in some more troops. Now, I don't want to go to Busan quite yet. I want to first surround it, and then we can start destroying the enemy units one by one. There's a lot of fighting going in Taiwan, and looks like... Okay, so we are getting in there. So it might be time to start attacking into Kampot, which would be in Cambodia, I suppose. Ah, there we go. So we've got on there. I suppose we could send this one across the river. And then we can start clearing out some of these, or at least keeping these headquarters and such somewhat scared of us, I suppose. I think at this point we're going to leave that one behind, and these are going to start doing counterattack now into the mountains to the south. Well, and there's one unit that is still in pretty good shape, and then there's another unit that still has some shape left in them. Oh, there we go, another fighter bomber. So this is going to start forming up the 3rd close air support. Now the question is, of course, where do we want this one? Do we have... okay, so we've got already a group over there. We've got several groups over there. And we don't really have room in there. All the airfields are... I'm just going to build it in way high, and we can just move it around afterwards. Let's get a... Do we have a tank buster or something like that? A tank buster and fleet destroyer. Oh. Oh, well, oh. Tank buster is minus 10% naval attack. And the fleet destroyer is 5% naval attack. Okay, so this would still be a minus 5%. Let's take this one. But there we go. That's a little bit more planes at least underway. We're also getting a bit more infrastructure built soon enough. And then these are going to be done in November, so that's not too far away. We're also getting... Oh, the mercenary infantry is finally getting the units that I was waiting for. Well, there we go. How's the battle for the... Oh, there we go. They're down to 9 units now in Mokpo. So that will hopefully fall soon enough. We've got another one over here that we could probably just send into combat. Because there is still combat with available. Oh, and there we go. Ah, right. We got across the river now. We might need a bit of help attacking the mountains in here, or we just stop the attack for a little while, let them do the counterattacks. We might actually just wait over here as well. Right, Taichung is under attack from Nantu. Well, there we go, that's good. Ooh, a medium armor design to level 5, there we are. And we can start researching the light bombers again. Good, that's actually probably something that we should maybe prioritize, although it's going to be a little bit tricky. We've still got so much research that we're trying to do. I mean, it's already 1942, and we are still quite... Oh. Okay, there we go. That's a lot of troops attacking us in here, so that should be a potential way for us to take the port then. And Yilan is under attack. Oh, now the Marine is counterattacking. Oh, brilliant. That's going to be losing its organization very quickly. And then, oh, there we go. We've got this pocket sorted out. Give a bit of support attack over here. So that's 4 divisions attacking from 4 directions. That should be pretty rough for the defenders. Plus, most of them are actually out of organization. There's going to be a decent bit of troops that they will be losing, most likely. Although the majority of it isn't anything too drastic in there. We're still doing a lot of counter... Oh, that's the Lucky Division, okay. We've been fighting that in various places. Battle for Mokpo, they're now down to 8 units defending. We've got 10 attacking, we'll have 11th one joining the combat. There we go. Battle for Masal, we've got 6 versus 2. I think we're mostly okay. We are having a bit of supply issues down here. Not the worst yet, but I suppose it might just take some time for the supply lines to stabilize again. And the attacks in Taizong are not going all that well for the enemy. But again, we just need to hold on to some of this ground, then we're going to start probably pushing them back soon enough. Oh, right, there's an Indian division. Okay. Well, there was an Indian division in the combat in here on our side. How's the... Okay, the naval infantry still needs a decent bit more repairs. Attack over here doesn't seem to really go all that well, though, so at least that infantry division needs to pull back. Maybe the light infantry could give a bit of support attack instead. Maybe we can... No, I don't want to use this one because it's going to get countered by the enemy from Bangkok. So we're going to let that be for now. At least the pocket in Kampot will be probably ending in due time. Of course, we're approaching winter pretty fast here. I think we're going to go ahead and continue down south with this one. The enemy should be... Well, they don't have any way to get supplies in here anymore, other than planes, but I don't think they'll have planes flying in here. Ooh, there we go. Popularity is back to medium now. That's pretty nice. And 3 more days for the military infantry units, and then after that, that's going to free up a decent bit of production as well, isn't it? Yeah, it's another 30 I see. So that's going to drop us to... Well, we'll still have an extra 80 I see in the production queue. We do have the mechanized division sort of being assembled already. It's the battle commander that we got. That's going to turn, and then we got some more infantry underway. So how is Soviet Union faring? They are actually doing surprisingly well in here. And of course, once we join the Comintern... Oh, not the Comintern. Oh, we actually, yes, the Comintern. I was thinking about join the war against the Axis, but yeah. So once we join the Comintern, we can maybe send in some troops to help there. Because at that point, we should have a truce with Japan. I don't know if we'll be gaining Korea or not, but at least Manchuria will be ours. Because we could just sit tight for a little while before we join the Comintern. And that actually reminds me, we can probably go ahead and buy some more... No, we can't actually buy yet. We need to wait for another day. And a bit. Oh, there we go, victory at Yilan. So how soon can these continue attacking? Oh, well, they keep on attacking. So it might take a while. And over here, there's a whole lot of units attacking from Garjing. But, Guangzhou, sorry. But that's not doing all that well. Oh, well, there we go. Victory at Mokpo. They have 36,000 men there, which all of them either shattered or surrendered. Although, combat casualties, they took 16,000, which is still pretty decent compared to our 2,000 men. I was going to go ahead and send most of these over there. We can probably send at least some of these east to clear out the bridge here in Masan. Now, it is another port as well, so we kind of want to remove that one. Ooh, there we go. Got some victories in Indochina. And of course, a whole lot of combat still. Oh! Oh, they got some cags over here flying overhead. Okay. And there's still oh, there we go. Kampa is a victory. So we're now pushing across the river into Longshuyan. First, the naval infantry could probably go ahead and help in there a little bit. And actually, I'm going to take 2 of these and start redeploying these to the west side, so we can maybe start... Oh, right, that's under attack. Ah, Zaraburi, okay. We're still getting under attack in Taiwan now. Is the situation any better? So this one... Oh, they brought in some more troops into the combat. They're not exactly the best of troops, mind you, but they've got a lot in here. They even got some battleships in the port. Are we doing the bombing runs on the... No, we're not doing any bombing runs right now. We could potentially do some port strikes, though. There we go. So we're dealing at least some damage. Oh, there we go. The seaplane tender took pretty good hits there. We might actually sink that. Not in one run, necessarily, but in several runs. And there we go. 1 in there. And then in Yilan, we want once more. Let's go ahead and leave 2 of these behind, and let's try to do another counterattack. Oh, there we go. This one is probably going to be a victory. Sure, we can sell some supplies to some nations. I do not need to buy any fuel, though. If in Iraq wants to buy my supplies, I mean, sure, I guess. But yeah, we should be able to hold on to the provinces in Taiwan relatively easily. And then from there we can just start pushing further and further south. But yeah, this pocket should be cleared out soon enough. Oh, and there we go, another victory. I suppose these two could join into the combat. This one... Actually, we'll probably send the naval infantry down south. And maybe this one down south. I can just stay put and regain some organization in the meanwhile. Oh, and there we go. Medium bombers project level 2. Naval bombers at level 2. There we go. So we're slowly, very, very slowly, mind you, but slowly getting some improvements on these things. We've done a little bit damage on the... Oh, right, we're still doing the convoy raiding in here, so if they're trying to get convoys in here, there's a good chance that we'll spot them with our planes. Although, it's not a guaranteed chance. We're getting at least some of the navigation radars, and that's going to give us a pretty good surface detection increase for our planes. Mostly the twin-engine planes is what I'm worried about. The naval bombers and flying boats in there getting some extra. Of course, getting a little bit of surface detection for the things like... Well, close air support gets only a tiny bit in there. Heavy fighters do get a little bit more. Speaking of which, we haven't actually gotten that... Oh, did we get the... Right, we are getting the machine gun cannon combo upgrade a bit further. I do like the heavy aircraft, even though it does mean that, you know, our planes has lower and lower range, but they do pack a punch. Well, we've got 7 divisions attacking. I think we might pull back the 6th division soon enough from this combat. Of course, what I could do is I could actually have, let's see, Taz. We'll get a bit of support attack from here. So we'll get even wider front line in here, and even worse envelopment penalty for the enemy. So that should be a relatively easy victory for us. Suppose we can send some more troops there. I'm going to go ahead and park a few divisions around these various ports in here. Just to make sure that they don't somehow manage to do another landing in here. I don't think they will, let's be honest, but there's always a chance that they will try. Okay, I'm going to take... this one can join in here. Those two are already... We're already moving into Hualien. They might have some more troops heading in there, though. Oh, there we go. Flying boat prototype level 2. And then anything in the production queue... Oh, right. We just got the mercenary stuff. There we go. And we just need a leader for this. How bad is the supply consumption? Okay, it's quite a bit of fuel. Supplies isn't that bad. So the battle expert could be okay for the extra combined arms. And more experience, but supply consumption going up, it's not great, but it's probably not the worst with a single division in here. So we'll take that one. I think we were saving that commander for this anyway. And then we could probably even send this back or into Korea, like so on, and then let it regain organization there, and then potentially take part in the battle for Busan, because the mercenaries should be relatively good in urban combat, if I remember correctly. And they got some very urban attack, yeah. So it's definitely not the worst. Right, so the counterattack over here, it's not going too well. Oh, we are actually getting more ground of Jeonburi, so we are probably going to be able to win that. Then we can destroy the enemy units in here. It's only a garrison and a marine division, but destroying marine divisions is always nice when you're fighting against Japan. No, there might be a bit of counterattack. Yeah, there we go. More counterattack from Bangkok. Now, to be fair, that's just a headquarters. It probably has a little bit of stuff in it. Yeah, if we have a look at the manpower... Well, that's actually might not... No. 1 brigade only. Fair enough. Did we... Right, let's send another one in there to help with that, and we'll let those simmer for a little while. About to take Kampot. And then these are pushing forward. Oh, right, Tactical Air Command. There we go. Ground attack organization penalty goes down. That's good. And Twin Engine Bomber Bay advance. There we go. That's going to increase the... For example, naval bombers increases the strategic... Oh, it's soft attack. Does actually increase the sea attack as well a little bit. Nothing huge, mind you, but it does help. Taichung is under attack once more. How's the battle over here? There's a lot of enemy units, but most of them are so low on organization, I'm not really worried about it. They're going to be taking very, very heavy casualties. So how's the close air support? They could use a bit of rest again. We did some strikes there, but I don't think... Oh. Keep on attacking anything that they can. They're seemingly quite desperate, I would say. How's the battle for Mazan? Oh, okay, the 6th division, is it... yeah, it's from there. We'll pull that one from the combat. So we've still got 9 divisions attacking. Plus, I believe we can send in even more from here if need be. There we go. If we don't start dealing a lot of damage now, I'm a bit surprised. We got 15 tanks. Yeah, sure, I suppose we can afford sending a little bit. Do we actually have any No, we can't improve or increase the mine sizes quite yet. That's alright. That's already pretty decent. And there we go, we got a victory over here at the coastline now. We might want to just dig in for the time being. Oh, Fujing. Oh, that's not good. Can we actually deal with that partisan with just the headquarters? Aha, we can. There we go. And then, oh, right, there's the partisans done. So the battle in Mazan. There's two enemy units. There's one enemy unit that started retreating. There's another one that will probably start retreating fairly shortly. If we do have a look at the combat numbers in here, we've got about 7 times the numbers they do. So I think we're in fairly good shape. We could probably even send in the armored division in there. Although it is fighting across the river, so the actual damage that we deal is going to be a bit less. But it's yet another division joining the combat. And now we've got full combat with, so we don't actually need to send anything else in there right now. That should make life a little bit easier for us there. And then our attacks down here in the south. I suppose we could actually just go ahead and push that one away. I think if we were to send in some support attack from here, we might be able to encircle these two, although one of them is going to start retreating soon enough. And then it's just the tank corps, so it's probably not going to last very long. But we're attacking all of these, so that's good. Oh, and now they're trying to break out. Oh, right, they're attacking from Banco. They're actually pretty low on organization in there. Of course, our troops over here are not necessarily quite ready to deal with the enemies in the pocket, but they... Well, actually, I don't know if they are out of supplies there or not. Suppose we could give it a try. No, that wasn't the correct one. Ryong. Okay, so they are good organization-wise, but they are surrounded. So they are going to be taking some damage, and we do, of course, have our light bombers in here, which are within range. Well, there we go. Let's just send them, or pay them a visit. Go drop some bread baskets or something. Operation Torch. There we go. That means that Vichy France is going to be, well, basically in the Axis now. Yep, they are. Right, and Saudi Arabia is... Oh, Yemen is still in the war, of course, on the Axis side. Aluminum shortage? Aluminium shortage, rather. Can I actually... I could probably buy some aluminium. Got a decent bit of money. Who do we buy from? I guess we'll buy from the Dutch. I don't want to give money to the Axis. Because we are... Oh, right, that reminds me. Let's go ahead and buy some more raw materials. It's going to cost us a little bit, but if we can get the relations with the Comintern up just a little bit... There we go, now we're already drifting slightly towards them. We'll need to improve the relations quite a bit further to get the full benefit, of course, but... there we go, now that we're doing the bombing run, there should be a lot quicker fighting in here. And I'm pretty sure that this one's going to be able to hold on for a while. I don't know how bad the... Oh, the bombing over here in Targo. We'll probably send Kathmandos into this battle as well. We might not be able to actually join in the combat yet, but there's not that much defenders in here. Got some more troops heading in. So the encirclement of Siege of Busan is going to start probably soon enough. Definitely before the end of the month. Ooh, and there we go, that's another victory in Indochina. So we already won that one. We're now getting in here. And Kamau was right, that was a victory. Right, the enemy got in here already. So that battle has resurfaced once more. And now they've got another unit in here. Well, luckily these are in low supply, so it should be relatively easy to hold them back. How's the naval infantry now? It's 62%. They can probably move into here to help defend. At least for a little while. And then let's go ahead and take one of these infantry divisions, or the light infantry division, to give a bit of support attack on the pocket. So Ryong, that's probably going to shatter, so it won't be completely destroyed, but the Japanese manpower should be in a bit of a dire situation. Do we actually have spies in Japan? We do. So yeah, they've got less than 100, so they'll probably get an event soon enough of getting some more. But they're not building too much new troops at least. And a decent chunk of their industry is just spent on 1, consumer goods, and 2, on reinforcements and upgrades. So production is actually very low on their side. Oh, there we go. Victory at Mazan. I'm going to go ahead and stop these attacking, or advancing. Now they're going to start counterattacking into Mazan, but that's probably not going to go all that well for them, I reckon. I mean, now they're attacking across a river into a relatively strong unit. And there's going to be a whole lot of the units, actually. I'm going to go ahead and move that in here. That's something we could probably go ahead and just send... Actually, I suppose the core itself could be moved forward. But now, we'll eventually start rebuilding some of these troops, potentially even to the Soviet front line. But that's after we get truce with Japan. And until we do that, or until we get... Oh, right, actually, let's go ahead and move one there. I don't know about the situation in N2, but I suppose what we could do is attack there. We'll take at least one of these to give support attack, and one of these to give support attack with. Got another 2 units over here that could start moving forward. Oh, there we go. Right, so N2. They got a decent bit of troops in there. The supply situation is a little bit dire, but it's not the worst that I've seen. I could, of course, in addition to attacking there, I could try taking out the port. I don't know how bad that is going to be. A little bit worse. In fact, a lot worse. So I'm just going to go ahead and stop attacking with these 2. Got another unit heading in there, at least. Little by little, we can probably break the enemies in here. Oh, there we go. On the battle at Amazon, and in Indochina, we are hopefully going to clear out the rest of this soon enough. Suppose this could actually start attacking northward. It should be relatively easy combat for us now. Yeah, there we go. They're losing organization pretty quickly, and the pocket over here is down to 37% strength. Now, to be fair, the Japanese units tend to have a fairly high total strength, so they actually can go pretty far down on the percentage before they shatter usually. But yeah, this one's going to hold... Oh, right, there's no more enemy units to the northwest. Well, no more Japanese units to the northwest. There might be some future enemies. So how is the Operation Torch going for them? The Americans are definitely spreading out in there a little bit. Of course, until they bring in like tons and tons of mechanized troops and then they get bogged down. The Italians are still technically speaking in Egypt, which is a bit surprising. Iraq is probably going to get crushed fairly shortly. Iran, that is also part of the Axis. Yes it is. Okay. And Afghanistan is almost... well, it probably will be surrendering soon. Actually, they've still got both of their VPs. Okay, well, at the same time, the enemy is next to both of them. So it might not be all that easy for them to hold on for much longer. Ah, right, so we've got some more troops in here as well. We've got the Mountaineer Corps for the most part. There's still one more unit coming in. So if need be, we could potentially bring these in here and start helping clear out the mountains. But even then... Oh! Okay, that one needs to pull back already, so we're taking pretty hefty casualties in the combat in here. I think what we might do is just stop this combat for now. Until we get some reinforcements. Or, you know, we just beat them back in defensive combat. Oh, there we go, the pocket has been cleared out. It might be time for us to start attacking into Bangkok then. I don't know how much supplies and all that they have in there. It's not the worst situation with them, I suppose. I'll probably go ahead and give a bit of... No, I don't want to give a support attack with that one, actually. The light infantry can probably stay back there, and the naval infantry can push in here. We've got some more troops arriving as well. These would actually probably go ahead and redeploy over there to the front line, so they can then join the combat. We, of course, do have a light bombers, but they could use a bit of rest once more. So we'll let them do that. We do have our close air support in here. I suppose these could actually just give a quick little ground attack in here to break the enemies. I mean, they're basically almost broken, but it's just one trip in there, or one sortie in there, and they will be basically surrendering. Yeah, there we go. That's taking pretty good damage. Oh, and Shanghai is under attack by quite a bit of enemy units, actually. But they must have been transporting a lot more troops in here, which does mean that eventually they will run out of supplies once more. And if we could just, you know, hold them back in defensive combat for a while. Actually, did we? Yeah, we got the Mountaineer Corps now. Let's take this corps. We'll go ahead and quickly transport them into Taichung. Got another victory in... Oh, there we go. So let's go ahead and just spread out some of these troops for now. We'll eventually get some garrisons maybe in here, although I suspect that soon enough we don't initially need these. I'm going to go ahead and send this one actually down to... Probably could just go into Xiamen. Are we getting the... No, we're not getting the airfield any upgrades yet. We might want to, just to be on the safe side. Get both of those up, and I suppose these two could also be built a bit sooner. We are getting an airbase in Taipei. Upgrade it a bit further. It's only level 1 right now. And Taichung is level 2, so we are building some airfields in here, but how bad is the supply situation right now? So we can bring in 50 plus 50... Okay, so we can bring in 100 supplies in here. And we need... It says about 63, but I don't know if that's actually correct. I suppose it probably is. Well, it's probably close enough at least, so we can afford bringing the Mountaineer Corps for sure. And we did manage to at least take 2 provinces today in Tier 1, but with that, unfortunately, we are out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, get the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.